Welcome back, everybody, to yet another short video of what's going on. I am your host, Jacob Carlson, and today in this short video, I just want to simply and briefly talk about something that's been on my mind for the better part of over 15 years now. Now, why in this particular case? Well, for me personally, ever since I started my YouTube channel over 3 years ago now, I've been meaning to put into words what I've been thinking about ever since this particular incident happened in the first place. So please forgive me if I start tripping over my own words in this video when I'm trying to talk about it, because it's a little personal for me and a really in a really big way. So please bear with me. Okay, it goes a little bit something like this. Over a decade and a half ago, we were living up in this one mobile home, this one trailer up in just north of Hector, Arkansas, to be exact. I remember us airing up one of these inflatable mattresses, one of these inflatable beds that you sleep on when you have no actual mattress to sleep on at that moment in time. Nothing we haven't done hundreds of times before and after that, but anyway, whatever. And I remember after taking a good long sleep one night, I wake up from a good night's sleep to hearing both my mother and my older sister arguing with each other about something. To this day, I don't know what they were arguing about, but one thing I do remember is exactly what happens next. I wake up and I have the sheets over me, and I hear them going back and forth. I hear this verbal altercation go on for the better part of nearly maybe 20 or 30 minutes. I could be exaggerating on that part, but anyway, whatever. Uh, I'm still to this day perplexed as to why they chose to have that particular confrontation right there in the same room when I was just waking up from a sound sleep, but they didn't see me physically wake up. As soon as I heard what was happening, I didn't physically get up. I just pretended to be asleep for a little while longer, so that I could avoid being in the middle of that confrontation in the first place. Uh, but from what I was able to hear, it was really heated. It was real emotional, and I had no idea. I had no context of what was happening. And unfortunately, since then, there would be a few instances where there would be a few more altercations that I would hear in the background when I was somewhere else. For instance, there was another instance where we were living in this other place, one of the other places we moved to over the course of the 15 years of our lives. And I was doing my chores. I was sweeping up the floor in the kitchen, and I overheard another verbal back and forth between my mother and my sister, and I have no idea what they have to be arguing about. So it was really confusing to me for a long time, and for someone who's a shy, introverted type of individual, I don't like to fight with people. I don't like verbal back and forths where we have to one up each other and disagree with on all kinds of things. For instance, it's just something I just don't like, and I just have to ask the question: what is the dynamic of a mother-daughter relationship? Is it supposed to be like this, or is there a better way to go about doing it? For instance, unfortunately, to this day, I have never asked both my mother and my sister about why they had to fight so often like that, why they had to go back and forth with each other on something that they disagreed on, and frankly, they are well within their rights not to tell me anything about it, because if it's too personal, if it's too emotional for them to even bring up in the first place, that I'm not going to try to push it. But if they still want me to, if they still want me to know, if they want to tell me one day, then here I am, you know. But again, I'm not going to force the issue. I'm just trying to ask the question as to why this keeps happening, and if anything, if my mother and my sister are on good terms today, then what exactly was it that they were not on good terms about back in the day? Because I clearly do not have the answer to that question. And until they tell me themselves, there's still going to be a lot of unanswered questions that I have about that, and at least about family altogether. Why do we have to fight? Why do we have to disagree? Why do we have to do anything like that? Because I just straight up hate it. There's just no nice way to put it. I just straight up hate it. And with that being said, my name is Jacob Carlson, and this has been a very difficult video for me to talk about this kind of thing in the first place, and hopefully it makes sense to someone. Hopefully I can get some answers from someone, at least here on social media and all that good stuff. So if you have an answer, please let me know down below. Please like the video, comment something you like or don't like. If there's anything about the mother-daughter dynamic or mother-daughter relationship that you might know something about, something good, something bad about it, let me know down in the comment section down below. Press the red subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a future upload on my YouTube channel anytime soon. Please share the video with all the people you know and love in life on social media, wherever you get your information and entertainment these days. And I'll always ask that you please take care of each other out there. Be nice to one another, especially around the holidays, around Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that. It's a tough time for family, but it doesn't have to be that way. And I will see you in the next couple of videos. Okay, take care of yourselves out there. Stay warm, stay safe, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.